In this video, we will solve O-Level Mathematics, Paper 1, Variant 1 for May-June 2019. So question number 1 is evaluate 4 over 9 plus 2 by 5. So we can take the LCM of 9 and 5, which will be 45 because they do not have any common factors. So 4 will be multiplied by 5, which will give me 20, plus 9, this 2 will be multiplied by 9, which will give me 18. So this will be 38 over 45. Part B is evaluate 1 plus 0.6 divided by 0.02. So using the BODMAS rule, you have to do the division first and then the addition. So this will be 1 plus, I can write this division as a fraction, 0.6 divided by 0.02. So 0.02. And then to remove the decimals, I can multiply by 100 in the numerator as well as the denominator. So this will be 1 plus 60 over 2. 60 over 2 will be 30. So 1 plus 30, which is 31. Question 2 is in the grid below, the number in each square is the sum of the two numbers immediately below it. This grid has been completed for you. So this 7 is a sum of this 2 and 5. So this square in which we have this number 7, it has common boundaries, this common boundary with the square of 2 and this common boundary with the square of 5. So both those are added to get the upper square. So now we have to complete the two grids below. So here we will have minus 3 plus minus 4. We'll add these two to get this number here. So this will be minus 3 minus 4, which is minus 7. So this one here will be minus 7. Here you have this unknown. So this can be calculated by adding these two. So you can add 0.55 plus 1.86. You will get this number. Or you can call this number x and add 0.63 plus x should give you 3.04. So both methods should give you the same answer. So I'll use this one. I will add these two to get this value of x. So 1.86 plus 0.55. 6 plus 5, 11, 1 carry, 9, 9, 5, 14, 1 carry, 2, and this decimal here. So this x here will be 2.41. And then here, this number and this number 0.55 plus this number should equal this. These two should add up to 0.63. So let me call this number here y. So y plus 0.55, 0.55 should equal 0.63. 0.63. So y will be 0.63 minus 0.55, which is 0.63 minus 0.55. I'll take 1 carry from here. So this will be 5. This becomes 13. 13 minus 5 is 8. 5 minus 5 is 0. And this is also 0. And you have the decimal here. So this will be 0.08. Question number 13 is write these numbers in order of size starting with smallest to the largest. So under root 17 will be something greater than 4 because we know that under root 16 is exactly 4. So under root 17 will be 4 point something. And then this is 4, this is 4.5 and 63 cube root. So we know that cube root of 64 is 4. So this will be slightly less than 4. So this will be 3 point, you can say 9 something something, right? Now if you look at these numbers, we can straight away see that this is the smallest number. There is no number else, no other number that is 3 something. So cube root 63 will be the smallest. The next largest is this 4 because this is 4.5 and this is also 4 point something. So this could be 4.01, 4.10, but this is definitely greater than 4 because under root 16 is 4. So under root 17 must be greater than 4. So the next smallest number here is 4. So this is done, this is done. So now you are left to compare 4.5 and 4 point something. So we don't know this number. So it's hard to compare. So what we can do is we can take the square of 4.5 and compare it with uh, under root 17. So what is 4.5 square? 4.5 square will be 5 fives are 25, 2 carry, 5 fours are 20, 2, 2, 5, 5 fours are 20, 2 carry, 4 fours are 16, 17, 18. 5 to 8 to 10, 1 carry, and 2, 2, and then 2 decimal places. So 20.25. So I can write 4.5 as under root of 20.25. And this is under root 17. So definitely under root 20.25 is largest and under root 17 is smaller than under root 20.25. So under root 17 will be the next number and the largest number here is this 4.5. So you have to make sure you write in the same form that are originally given. So I'm not writing under root 20.25 here. I will write 4.5 which was given in the question. So this is how you will arrange them from smallest to largest. Question number 4 is write 0.09 as a percentage. So this is pretty straightforward. To convert this into percentage, I will simply multiply it by 100. I have two zeros here, so I will move this decimal two places to the right. So this will be 9%. Evaluate 75% of 3 over 4. So to evaluate 75% of 3 over 4, I will write the percentage as 75 over 100 and then multiply it by 3 over 4. So I can simplify it. I think I can divide by 5 here. So 5 times 1 is 5, 2, 25, 5 times 5, and this will be 5 twos are 10 and 20. So then I can multiply 15 times 3 is 45 over 80. And then both are divisible by 5. So I can write it as 5 nines are 45, 5 times 1 is 5, 3, 30, 16. So in its simplest form, it will be 9 over 16. Question number 5 is a glass of drink is made by adding water to 20 milliliters of orange juice. Anna is making a glass of this drink. She uses 9 milliliter of water for every 1 milliliter of orange juice. Work out the volume of drink in this glass. So so let me write here water ratio orange juice, right? So for every 9 milliliter, so 9 milliliter, she adds 1 milliliter of orange juice. But we are given that we add for the drink, we have to have 20 milliliters of orange juice. So if she's adding 9 milliliter for 1 milliliter of orange juice, we have to find how many milliliters of water she will add for 20 milliliters of orange juice. So this is X. This is the unknown. So this is the ratio. For every 1 milliliter, she adds 9 milliliter of water. So for every 20, she will add X milliliter. And these are directly proportional. So I can just simply cross multiply and form my equation. So this will be 9 into 20 equals to X into 1, which is X. So X here will be 180. So this is X is the amount of water. Remember, you have to have 20 milliliters of orange juice as well. So in the drink, so if I have a glass here and she has 180 milliliters of water. So let me represent this water in 180 milliliter. And then she adds 20 milliliter of orange juice to make the drink. So this is 20 ml of orange juice. So 20 of milliliter of orange juice and 180 milliliter of water. So this is the volume of the drink of the glass should be 180 plus 20, which is 200 ml. So the total volume is 200 ml. Part B is Tariq has a bottle containing 2 liters of orange juice. He uses all of the orange juice to make glasses of this drink. Work out the number of glasses that he makes. So we know that one glass has volume of 200 milliliter. And if we can calculate the total volume of drinks that he can make from 2 liters of orange juice, we simply have to divide the total volume of drink by this volume of glass to get the number of glasses. So let me again write here water ratio orange juice. And we know that uh, the ratio is 9 to 1. 9 ratio 1. And then now the Tariq is using 2 liters of orange juice. So 2 liters in terms of milliliter will be 2000. So he has 2000 milliliters of orange juice. How much water does he need? Let's call this X. So again, I will cross multiply here. So this will give me X equals to 2000 into 9, which is 18,000 milliliter of water. So Tariq will use 18,000 milliliter of water and add 2000 milliliter of orange juice to create this drink. So volume of drink will be equal to volume of water plus volume of orange juice. So the volume of water we have calculated is 18,000 ml plus I have the volume of orange juice was 2000 ml. So this is 20,000 ml is the total volume of drink that can be formed using 2 liters of orange juice. Now how many glasses can be made? Number of glasses will be equal to total volume of drink divided by volume of one glass. So total volume of drink is 20,000 divided by volume of one glass that you calculated in the previous part was 200. And then I can cancel these two zeros out. 200 divided by 2 will be 100. So you can have 100 glasses of this drink that was made using 2 liters of orange juice, and then we calculated in those 2 liters of orange juice we added 18,000 milliliters of water. So total you had 20,000 ml of drink, and 100 glasses can be formed from that drink. Question 6 is evaluate 36 to the power 1 by 2. So we know that power 1 by 2 is basically under root of 36, which is 6. 5 power 1 by 2, oh sorry, 5 power minus 2. So to convert this power to positive 2, I can take the reciprocal. So this will be 1 over 5 squared, and this is 1 over 25. Find the value of k given that 2 square multiplied by 8 power 5 by 3 equals to 2 power k. So to find the value of k, I need to make the base same on both sides. So here I have base 2. I can easily change everything to base 2 as well. So you already have 2 square here. So this base is already 2. I can write 8 in terms of 2 as well. We know that 2 cube is equals to 8. So this will become 2 squared multiplied by this 8. I will write it as 2 cube, and 8 power was 5 by 3. So this power will be 5 by 3 equals to 2 power k. Now if I bring this power inside, I will multiply this power 5 by 3 by this power 3. So this 3 will cancel out, and I will be left with just 2 power 5 is equals to 2 power k. Now I'm multiplying these 2 power 2 with 2 power 5. So the base is same, so I'll just add the powers. So 5 plus 2 will be 7. So 2 power 7 is 2 power k. Now from this I simply straight away get k equals to 7 because the base is same and I can directly compare the powers. So k is 7. Question number 7 is Yasmin swims at her local swimming pool. She pays $4.65 each time she visits the pool. Calculate the total amount of money she pays for 7 visits to the school. So total money paid will be simply 4.65 multiplied by 7. So 4.65 multiplied by 7 will be 7 fives are 35, 3 carry, 7 six are 42, 45, 4 carry, 7 fours are 28, plus 4 is 32, and you have 2 decimal places, so 2 decimal places. So this will be 32.55. On one visit, she swims 40 lengths. The first length she swims is length 1, the second is length 2, and so on. She swims on her back on lengths which have numbers that are multiples of 4 or 5. Calculate the number of length that she swims on her back. So she swims 40 lengths from 1 till 40. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on up till 40. And on the length number, which is a multiple of 4 or 5, she swims on her back. So you have to find the number of lengths she swims on her back. So what are the multiples of 4 and 5 between 1 and 40? So we can write those. So let's start with 4. So multiples of 4 will be 4, 8, 12, 16, uh, 20, 24, 28, 32, 36, and 40. And then multiples of 5 will be simply 5, 10, 15, 20, 24, oh sorry, 25 here. So 25, 30, 35, and then 40. Now these are the length numbers on which she will swim on her back. So we can simply count these. And remember, you don't have to count the numbers that are repeated 2 times because she'll only swim once for that length. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So I will not count this because I've already counted 20. So 13, 14, 15, 16, and then this 40 is not counted because I've already counted for 40 here. So I have 16 multiples of 4 and 5 without overlapping ones that are between 1 and 40. So my answer will be 16. So out of those 40 lengths, she will swim 16 lengths on her back. Question 8 is the diagram shows a triangular prism of length 12 centimeter. The cross section is a right angled triangle with sides 6 centimeter, 8 centimeter, and 10 centimeter. On the grid, draw a net of this prism. Use a scale of 1 centimeter to represent 2 centimeter. One face has been drawn for you. So I'll show you an animation at the end as well. So make sure you watch the full video for this question, in which I'll at the end show the animation of how this net is formed to basically further clarify any confusions that you may have. So first, let's see. We are given a side which is 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is 6 by 4, which means this is this base given. So this is 12 centimeter, but we are given that the scale is 1 centimeter to represent 2 centimeter. So this is 12. On the grid below, this will be represented by 6 centimeter. 8 will be represented by 4. 6 will be represented by 3 centimeter, and this 10 will be represented by 5. So you have this base, which is 4 by 6 given here. So that means this front side will open downwards below this base like this. And the one side will be 6, which is this, and the other side is 10, which is represented by 5 centimeters. So I will draw another rectangle which is 5 centimeters. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you can use a ruler to make sure that you have drawn straight lines. So this will be, so this side is still 6 because this is a rectangle. So I'll continue here, 6 centimeters and then 5 centimeters back up. And if you look at this side on the back, it will open up to the top something like this, right? And this is 6 centimeter or 3 centimeter here on the grid. So this length here will be 3, and this top length, which is now at the bottom here, if when I folded it up, oh sorry, folded it open. So this length is again 6 centimeter because this is a rectangle which has this side 6. So I'm going to talk in just the grid numbers here. I'm not taking the actual length. So this side was 6. This side, this dotted line is also 6, and the top side is also 6. So this top side, which opens up down onto the back, this top length here will be 6. So this is 3 by 6. So this will be 3 in this direction, and then 6 centimeter in this direction. So this is how you'll complete this. Now you have only the sides left. So this triangle will open up here, and this triangle on the right hand side will open up here. So once this opens up, it will be like this. This side will come down here, and this side will come here. So this will be like this. So this is 6. Oh, sorry, this is actually 3. So the height of this rectangle is 3. So actual length is 6, but in the grid here with this given scale, this will be 3. So I will draw 3 centimeter like this, and then I will join it at the bottom. So make sure you use a ruler to draw the straight lines. And then similarly on the other side, I have the same triangle. So 3 centimeters here, and then join it down here. So now let me show you a quick animation as well. So I have this same prism here, just a side angle view. So I'm looking from this side on this prism. So this left triangle is this one. This is the front. So this front is here. So now if I open it up, this is how this net is formed. So basically we are looking, so this direction is this one. So if you look from right to left, you have this image that I have drawn from bottom to top here. So this square is, this rectangle is this one, this base is this one, this left triangle is this one here, this right triangle is this one here, and this top is this one. So this is how it's opened up to form this net that I have drawn. So this will help you clarify any confusions that you might have on how I have drawn this net. All right, let's move on to the next question. So question number 9 is, the students in a school each choose a piece of fruit to eat with their lunch. They can choose from apple, banana, or orange. On Monday, Claudia records the fruit chosen by 30 of her classmates. Their choices are given below. So some people chose apple, some banana, some orange. Complete the frequency table for the data. So we have to count basically how many people chose apple, how many chose banana, and how many chose orange. So first let's count the apples. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So bananas 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And oranges 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. No, I should have 30 when I sum them up. So let's count them again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So this is 12. And you can verify by adding these three, you should get 30. So 10 plus 8 plus 12 is 30, which were the total numbers of students for which this data is given. The next part is, on the grid below, draw a bar chart to show the data. So we can leave a space here with the y-axis, which is frequency. So I will have the chart for Apple here for these two blocks. Then I'll leave a space. Then for banana will be here, and then leave a space, and then orange will be here. So Apple is 10. So Apple is 10. Again, I'm not using a ruler, so my lines will not be that straight, but you should try to use a ruler each time. Then banana is 8. And then orange is 12. So this is 12 here. Part B is, on Tuesday, Ahmed records the fruit chosen by a random sample of 30 students in the lunch queue. His results are shown below. So 8 people chose apple, 15 banana, and 7 people chose orange. Use Ahmed's results to estimate the probability that a student selected at random chooses a orange. So so probability of orange, student with orange is 7 students chose orange out of the total 30. So 7 over 30. Part 2 is, there is a total of 180 students in the school. Use Ahmed's results to estimate the number of students in the school who chose an apple on Tuesday. So chose an apple on Tuesday. So you have the results here. So number of students will be simply the probability that a student has chosen apple, which is 8 over 30. 8 over 30, which is 30 is the total students, and out of those 8 chose apples. And then we are trying to find how many out of 180. So probability multiplied by the total number of students is 180. And I can cancel these zeros out. 3 times 1, 3 times 6, and 8 times 6 is 48. So out of 180 students, 48 will choose an apple. Question number 10, part A, 25, you have to factorize 25x minus 5. So I can take 5 common here. So this will be 5x minus 1. So 5 times 5x minus 1. Part B is 2x square minus 18y square. So I can first take 2 common. This will give me x square minus 9y square. And now I can use the formula a square minus b square equals to a plus b into a minus b. So I can write this 9 as 3 square as well. So x square minus 3y square. And now I can use this formula where my a is x and my b value is 3y. So this will be x plus 3y into x minus 3y plus 3y into x minus 3y. Question number 11 is write this in standard form. So for standard form, I will have need to move the decimal here between 8 and 4 because standard form is a into 10 power n, where a is greater than equal to 1 and less, oh sorry, a is greater than equal to 1 but less than 10. So if I have to move here, I have to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 places to the right. So 8.45 into 10 power minus 5 because I moved the decimal to the right 5 places. If I move to the left, I increase the powers of 10. So this will be 8.45 into 10 power minus 5. The next part is you have given P and Q. You have to evaluate first part P plus Q. So P plus Q will be 2.7 into 10 power 11 plus 9 into 10 power 12. So what I can do is I can uh, write this as 0.9 to make this power. In fact, I have to convert this. So I can either make this power 12 so that both powers of 10 are 12, or I can either make this power 11 so that both powers are 11. So you can do either one, both will be fine. So let's change this to uh, I will move this decimal one place to the left. That means increasing the power of 10 by 1. So this will be 0.27 into 10 power 12 plus 9 into 10 power 12. Now I can take 10 power 12 common. So this will be 0.27 plus 9 into 10 power 12. And this will be simply 9.27, 9.27 into 10 power 12. Part 2 is P divided by Q. So P is 2.7 into 10 power 11 divided by 9 into 10 power 12. So now I can remove this decimal to make this division easier because I can see that 27 by 9 will be simply 3. So what I can do is I move this decimal one place to the right and decrease this power by 1. So this will be 27 into 10 power 11 minus 1 will be 10. So this will be 10 here divided by 9 into 10 power 12. So 9 ones are 9, 9 threes are 27. So this will be 3 into 10 power 10 minus, so divided by 10 power 12. So I will subtract this 12 from this 10 because I'm dividing them. So this will be 10 power minus 2 because 10 minus 12 is minus 2. So this is in standard form already. So this will be 3 into 10 power minus 2. Question number 12 is the rth term of a sequence is u of r is given by this. Find the third term u3 in the sequence. So u3 will be, I'll replace r with 3. So 3 into 3 plus 2, which is 9 plus 2, which is 11. Part B is given that uk is 50, find the value of k. So I'm given that the kth value is 50. So I will substitute UK will be given as UR is this. So let me this is UK, will be 3K plus 2. I simply substituted R here and here with K. So I'm given UK is 50. So this is 3K plus 2. And then I'll take this 2 to the other side. So I will get 3K equals to 48. And K will be equal to 48 divided by 3, which is 16. So your value of K will be 16. The next question is A, B, C, D, E are points on the circumference of the circle. So A, B, C, D, and E are on the circumference with center O. Tangent AF touches the circle at A. So that means this is the center. So this OA is the radius and this is the tangent. So this angle will be 90 degrees because we know that angle between a tangent and the radius of a circle is 90. And O is the midpoint of AD. So this is the radius. Two angles are given. DOE is 138 and BEO is 12. Part A is find angle EAD. So EAD is this angle here. So let me actually draw this in red. So this is the angle EAD. And if you look at this arc ED, it subtends this angle EAD, and this arc also makes this angle at the center as well. So we can use the property that angle at center is twice the angle at the circumference. So angle EAD will be simply 138 divided by 2, which is 69 degrees. So this angle EAD is at circumference, angle EOD is at the at the center, and it is subtended by the same arc. So we can use that property. So let me just erase this. The next angle that we need to find is EAF. So we know that this angle is 69. This full angle is 90. So angle EAF will simply be 90 minus this angle 69. So EAF will be 90 minus 69, which is 90 minus 69 will be 90 minus 60 is 30 and then 21 degrees. So EAF is 21, EAD was 69. The next part is find angle BEA. BEA is this angle. So let me mark this in green. So BEA is this angle, right? Now what I can do is I can use this triangle and triangle AOE. Using this triangle, I can find this angle. This angle is 138. This is a straight line, so this is 138 180 minus 138. And then I know this angle is 69, and I know that this angle, full angle for triangle AOE is 12 plus angle BEA that we need to find. So we need to find this angle BEA. So I'm going to use this triangle. So let me first find angle EOA. Angle EOA is 180 minus 138. 180 minus 138, which is 50 and 42 degrees. So this is 42. So now I can use the property that sum of all the interior angles of a triangle is 180. So 42 plus 69 plus 12 plus BEA will be 180. So this will be 60 plus 40 is 100, 110, 114, 123. So BEA will be 180 minus 123, which is 57 degrees. So BEA is 57 degrees. The last one that we need to calculate is BCD. Okay, let's me mark this. So we know this angle, so I'm going to just mark the angles that are known. We know this, and we also know this. So the next part is find angle BCD. So BCD is this angle here, BCD. So you have to find this angle. So I can see that there's this one cyclic quadrilateral. A, B, C, D is a cyclic quadrilateral because all four vertices are on the circumference of the circle. So that means this opposite angles of the cyclic quadrilateral sum up to 180. So this angle BCD plus angle BAD, this angle here should be 180. But I don't see a way that I can find this angle. So the other quadrilateral that can be formed is if I draw this line here, a straight line joining these 2 points. Now this quadrilateral CDE, CBED. So this quadrilateral that I have marked in blue here. This is again a cyclic quadrilateral, right? And since this is the center, these two lengths are equal. And this angle is 138. So if I look at the triangle DOE, these two angles are equal. So this angle and this angle are same. So I can quickly find them, which is, let's call them X. So 2X plus 138 will be 180. So 2X will be 180 minus 138 will be 42 and X will be 21. So this is 21 and this is 21. Now if I look at this quadrilateral DCBE, this angle C here is opposite to this angle 21 plus 12. And this is a cyclic quadrilateral. All four vertices are on the circumference. So this sum should be equal to 180. So let me quickly draw this. Uh, Make sure this is so. This angle BCD plus this angle, which is 21 plus 12. 21 plus 12 should be equal to 180 degree because opposite angles of a cyclic quadrilateral sum up to 180. So 21 plus 12 is, so BCD will be 180 minus 21 plus 12 will be 33. So minus 33. And 180 minus 33 will be 147 degrees. So angle BCD will be 147 degrees. Next question is the diagram shows the plan of a garden ABCD. Part A is use a straight edge and compass only to construct the locus of points inside ABCD that are equidistant from A and B. So the first part asks for locus of points that are equidistant from this point A and this point B. That means we have to draw the perpendicular line bisector of this line AB. So I'll use my compass here, place it on one of the points that make up the line, and make sure you open it more than half the length of the line AB. So this is more than half the length. And then I will draw two arcs on either side of the line. Oops. Let me make sure it's more than halfway. And then draw an arc on one side of the line and another arc on the other side of the line. And then without changing the length of the compass, place it on point A and then draw the arcs, one below the line and the other one on the other side of the line like this. So now if I join these 2 points, I will get the line bisector for line AB, but you have to draw only inside ABCD. So what I will do is, let me make this. So I will align my ruler with these 2 points, but then I will only draw the line inside this quadrilateral ABCD. So now it's perfectly aligned. So I only have to draw from this boundary of from line AB till line CD. So this will make sure I remain inside this quadrilateral. So this will be the line bisector for line AB. The next part is you have to draw the locus of points equidistant from CD and AD. So CD and AD meet at this point D. So that means we have to draw the angle bisector of this angle ADC. So again, I will use my compass, place it at the angle, at the point where this angle is formed, which is this point D, and then open it up to any arbitrary length. And then we will draw an arc from from one line to the other. So we have to find points equidistant from CD and AD. So I'll draw an arc from CD up till point AD like this. And then without changing the length of the compass, I will place my compass where the arc intersects each of the lines. So first I'll place it at the point where the arc intersects line AD. So, and then I will draw an arc like this. And then again, without changing the length of compass, place it on the other point where the arc intersects the line CD now, and then draw the arc again. So now if I join this point D with this point formed by the two arcs, I will get the angle bisector of angle ADC. So let's bring in the ruler. Again, we have to remain inside this quadrilateral. So I will have to draw from this point D up till this boundary BC. So let's connect here, and then I will draw, pass through that point and up till the boundary. So this is your angle bisector of angle ADC. So this will give you the locus of points that are equidistant from line CD and AD. Part B is Stefan wants to plant a tree in the garden. He wants the tree to be nearer to A than to B. So that means the tree should be on this right hand side of this line bisector, because all the points on the right side of this line bisector will be closer to A. But the second condition is he wants the tree to be nearer to CD than to AD. So nearer to CD means all the points below this angle bisector are closer to CD compared to AD. So the tree should be towards the right of this angle bisector and below, to the right of this line bisector and below this angle bisector. So this will be your region which satisfies both the conditions. All the points in this region are closer to A compared to B because they are on the right of this line bisector, and they are also closer to the line CD compared to line AD because they are below this angle bisector. So this is how you will shade this region. So everything here will be included as well. So this will be your shaded region. Question 15 is you are given this matrix T. You have to find the T inverse. So to find T inverse, first you need to find the determinant of T. So determinant of T will be 2 times 5 minus the product of these two values, which is 1 times 7. So this will be 10 minus 7, which is 3. So T inverse is 1 over determinant of T multiplied by the adjugate of T. So 1 over determinant of T will be 1 over 3. And then what is the adjugate? Adjugate is you swap the values of these two. So 2 and 5 will swap places and you change the sign of the other two. So this 5 will move up here, 2 will move below here, and then this will become minus 7 and this value will become minus 1. So if you want, you can take 1 by 3 inside. So this will give you 5 over 3 minus 7 over 3 minus 1 over 3 and 2 over 3. So this will be your final answer. 5 over 3 minus 7 over 3 minus 1 over 3 and 2 over 3. Question 16 is C equals to 3b square minus 2a over 5. Rearrange the formula to make b the subject. So to make b the subject, first I will take this 5 to the other side. So this will become 5c equals to 3b square minus 2a. Then I will take this 2a to the other side. So this will become 5c plus 2a equals to 3b square. Then I have to divide by 3. I'll take this 3 to the other side. So this will become 5c plus 2a over 3 equals to b square. Now I will take this square to the other side. That will become square root. So b will be equal to square root of this fraction here. So square root. So remember, everything will be under the square root. 5c plus 2a over 3. So b is square root 5c plus 2a over 3. Question 17 is a line segment AB joins point A and B. Find the coordinates of the midpoint of AB. So midpoint of AB will be simply the x coordinates, add them. So 3 plus minus 1 will become 3 minus 1, divided by 2 will be the midpoint for the x coordinate for the midpoint. And similarly for the y coordinate of the midpoint, I will add the y coordinate. So 2 plus 10 and then divide by 2. So 3 minus 1 is 2, 2 divided by 2 is 1, 10 plus 2 is 12, 12 divided by 2 is 6. So this will be 1, 6 will be the midpoint. Part B is find the equation of the perpendicular bisector of AB. So if you have this line, let's call this AB. So you have to find the equation of the perpendicular bisector. So perpendicular bisector will mean that it will be passing through the center of this line and it will make a 90-degree angle. So we already know the coordinates of this point because you already calculated the midpoint of line AB. So these coordinates are 1 and 6. So I know the coordinates of A and B. I can find the gradient of AB. And since this is a perpendicular bisector, I can find this gradient of this perpendicular bisector because we know that for two lines that are perpendicular, the product of their gradients is -1. Once I have the gradient for this, I also have a point on this line on the perpendicular bisector, then I can easily find the equation. So let's first find the gradient of AB. So let's call this x2, y2 and this one x1, y1. So this will be y2 minus y1 will be 10 minus 2 over x2 minus x1 will be -1 minus 3. So this will be 8 over minus 4, which is -2. So gradient of AB is -2. Then we know that gradient of AB multiplied by gradient of perpendicular bisector. So perpendicular bisector will be equal to -1 using the property that the product of gradients of two lines that are perpendicular to each other, the product is -1. So gradient of AB is -2. Let me call this just M2 and this is -1. So M2 will be 1 over 2. So the gradient of this line, the perpendicular bisector, is 1 over 2. So I can write the equation y equals to mx plus c. M is what? 1 over 2x. So 1 over 2. So this will be 1 over 2x plus c. Now I can use this point which lies on this perpendicular bisector to find the value of the y-intercept c. So let's substitute x and y values. X value is 1, y value is 6. So y value is 6 and x value is 1. So this will become 1 over 2 plus c. So if I take this to the other side, I will get c equals to 5.5. So my equation will become y equals to 1 over 2x plus 5.5. So this will be my equation for this perpendicular bisector of this line AB. So this will be y equals to 1 over 2x plus 5.5. If you want to remove this decimal, you can multiply by 2 on both sides of the equation. So you will get 2y plus x plus 11. So any equivalent form of this is also the correct answer. The next question is Jim plays for his local football team. The probability that Jim plays in the next match is 0.7. If Jim plays in the match, the probability of his team winning is 0.8. If Jim does not play in the match, the probability of his team winning is 0.6. Complete the tree diagram. So the first one is the probability that Jim plays. We're given that the probability that Jim plays in the next match is 0.7. So this probability is 0.7. And then you're given if Jim plays in the match, that means you are here, then the probability of his team winning is 0.8, which is this one given. And then what is the probability that team does not win? So if this is 0.8, then this will be 0.2 because all the probabilities should sum up to 1. And then here, if the probability of Jim playing is 0.7, then the probability of that Jim does not play will be 1 minus 0.7, which is 0.3. And then here, if Jim does not play, the probability that team wins is 0.6. Then the probability that team does not win will be 1 minus 0.6, which is 0.4. Part B is calculate the probability that Jim's team wins their match. So what is the probability that Jim's teams win their match? That means if you end up here, the team wins, but you end up here, the team wins as well. So you have to find probability team wins will be equal to probability Jim plays and team wins. Probability Jim plays and team wins, or probability that Jim does not play and the team still wins. So or means you will add, or probability Jim does not does not play and team wins. So wherever you have an and, you multiply. Wherever you have an or, you add. So what is the probability that Jim plays and team wins? It is you go this direction and then you go to this direction. So this will be probability of Jim plays multiplied by probability that team wins. So Jim plays is 0.7 and then the probability that team wins is 0.8 plus probability Jim does not play and the team wins. So this will be this one. Jim does not play and the team wins. So this is 0.3 multiplied by 0.6. So 0.7 times 0.8, 8 times 7 is 56. So this will be 0.56 plus this will be 0.18. If you add them together, you get 0.66 plus 0.08 will be 0.74. Yeah. So this is the probability that Jim's team wins their next match. Question number 19 is the diagram shows triangle ABC. D is a point on AC. So D is this point on line AC such that angle BDC is equals to angle ABC. So these two angles that are marked are equal. Explain why triangle BDC is similar to triangle ABC. Give reasons for your answer. So triangle BDC is this one. Let me mark this in blue. So BDC is this one. And then the other triangle is this one, which is ABC. So ABC. So you have to prove that these two triangles are similar. So we can already see that one of their angles is equal, which is this angle. So from triangle BDC, this angle BDC, and from triangle ABC, this angle ABC are equal. And then they also have this common angle here, which is this angle C. This is also same. because this is part of triangle BDC. So angle this BCD, and then this angle is also part of triangle ABC, which is BCA. So two angles are similar or equal. That means the triangles are similar. So angle C is common, and then give angle BDC equals to angle ABC. It is given. It is given in the statement of the question. So using a property, when two angles are equal, the triangles are similar. The triangles are similar. So this is how you will answer this part. So the next one is AC equals to 10 centimeter, BC equals to 8 centimeter, and BD equals to 6 centimeter. Calculate the length AB. So let me just quickly mark the third angle as well. Let's mark this in yellow. So this is the yellow angle here in triangle BDC, and which is the equivalent angle in triangle ABC. This is the only one left, right? So this black one is equal to this black one in the other triangle. This red one is common in both. So this yellow one must equal this one that is remaining. So this now gives us the three corresponding angles which are equal. So in fact, let me draw these triangles separately as well so it's more clear. So if I draw this triangle BDC like this, so BDC looks something like this. B, D, and C. And if I rotate this angle ABC such that this B comes on the top so that I can compare them easily. So let's assume that we rotate this green triangle a little bit like this. So this will be much bigger compared to this BDC. And then the top point is, this top point here is now on the top here, B. The left point to the left is this point C, and the point to the right is this A. Now we know that angle ABC, this is ABC is equals to the angle BDC in the other triangle. So these two are equal angles. And then angle BAC, this here is equal to this angle DBC. So these two are equal. And the third angle is this angle C, which is common. So this will be, these angles are equal as well. And we are given that AC is 10. So AC is 10. BC is 8 centimeters. BC is the common length between the two. So this is 8 and this is 8 as well. And BD is 6 centimeters. So BD is this one, which is 6 centimeters, right? So now you have to find AB. So AB is unknown, and the corresponding side of, so this is triangle ABC, and this is triangle uh, BDC. BDC. So this side is unknown, AB, which is between these two angles, single and double. So single and double are these. So the corresponding side in this triangle will be this BD. So AB, so using the property of similar triangles that the ratio of their lengths are equal. So the ratio I'm taking is AB over, so AB is this one between this angle, which is I marked single, and this double. So this single and this double are the same ones there. So this will be AB over BD. And the other lengths are given. AC is 10. So AC is this one, which is 10. So AC, so which is the corresponding side. So this is the 2 and 3, the double and triple marked angles. So double and triple marked angles are this one. So AC, the corresponding side in triangle BDC is this side BC. So AC should be divided by BC. So these two ratios should be equal because these are the corresponding sides of similar triangles. So AB is unknown. BD is what? BD is, where is BD? BD is this 6. AC is 10. AC is 10 over BC is 8. So from here I can find AB will be, if I take 6 to the other side, I get 60 divided by 8. I can divide by 4. 4 times 2 is 8. 4 times 1 is 4, 2, 20, 15. So 15 divided by 2 will be 7.5 centimeters. So your length AB is this 7.5 centimeters. The next question is, on the Venn diagram, shade the region represented by B complement intersection of A. So B complement will be everything outside of B, and then everything outside of B is this region, but you have to find the intersection of that region with A. So this will be the only region that overlaps with A and B complement. So this will be the region that you will shade. Part B is, here's some information about 100 people who visit a cafe. 32 drink coffee, 40 drink tea, and so on. So complete the Venn diagram to show this information for the 100 people. So you always start with the intersecting regions. If you have a Venn diagram, something like this, where you have multiple intersection regions, you start with this one where all three intersect. Here, the maximum intersection is between two sets. Here you have an intersection with three, so you always start with this one in the middle, but we don't have this here. So I can start with any of the two intersecting regions. So let's start with this, which is pastry and coffee. So how many people drink coffee and eat pastry? It's 18. So this intersection region is 18. This one is tea and pastry. So you have 21 people who drink tea and eat a pastry. So 21 here. Now I can fill up the other regions. So how many people drink coffee? 32 drink coffee, but out of those 32, 18 also eat pastry that we have mentioned here. So this region will be 32 minus 18. 32 minus 18. Let me actually write the answer straight away. So 32 minus 18 will be 14. So this will be 14. And how many drink tea? 40 drink tea, but out of those 40, we already have 21 here, which also eat pastry. So this region here will be 40 minus 21, which is 19. And then we are left with people who eat pastry. So we have 50 people who eat pastry, but out of those 50, 21 also drink tea and 18 also drink coffee. So this region here in the middle will be 50 minus 21 minus 18. So this will be 50 minus 21 minus 18, which is 30, 29 minus 18, which is 11. So this region is 11. And then, so total number of people is 100. So if you add them all together, so 19 plus 21 will be 40. And then 40 plus 11 will be 51. 51 plus 18, let me in fact write here. So this region here will be 100 minus the number of people that we have already listed here in these sets. So minus 19 plus 21 plus 11 plus 18 plus 14. So 19 plus 21 plus 11 plus 18 plus 14 will be 83. So this will be 100 minus 83, which is 17. So 17 people are outside of these three sets who like do not eat pastry, nor do they drink tea, nor do they drink coffee. So this is how you will complete this Venn diagram. Part 2 is, find the number of people in the set T union P union C complement. So T union P union C will be this set. So this is the union of all these three. So you have to find the number of people outside of this. So we already know that this is 17. The next question is, shapes A and B are drawn on the grid. Part A is draw the image of shape A after a translation with vector -4, 1. So that means you will move 4 in the negative x direction and 1 in the positive x direction. So if this is a point, so you can use the traditional method as well. So if you have this point, this is represented this point here. So let me actually mark A, B, C, D. So if A is -2, oh sorry, 1 and -2, 1 -2. So if you add the translation vector, which is -4 and 1, what do you get? So this is A, you will get A dash, which is the image of A after the translation. So 1 minus 4 will be -3, and -2 plus 1 will be -1. So this A will move to -3 -1, -3 -1. So 4 points to the left and 1 above. So I can simply do the rest without using like these column vectors. So 4 to the left, B, if I move B, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1 up, this will be B dash. So this is B dash, this is A dash. Then D, if I move 4 to the left, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1 point up. So this will be D dash. And for C, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1 point up, this will be C dash. So then I can join these points to form my uh, shape after the translation. So you can use the ruler to make sure the lines are straight. So this is how this shape will look like after translation with vector -4, 1. Part B is draw the image of shape A after an enlargement with scale factor -1/2 and center 1, 0. So this is your center of enlargement 1, 0, and the scale factor is -1/2. So there are two ways you can directly draw on the diagram using your using your ruler, and then there's also a column vector method. So let me show you both. I will find the A dash and B dash for the enlargement using the simple ruler method. So you can use your ruler to measure the length, which this is perpendicular. So this is length 2. So this length will be half because your scale factor is half. And since there's a negative sign, that means the length will be, the point A dash will be on the other side of this center of enlargement. So let me call this point O, which is the center of enlargement. So if OA is length 2, then OA dash, which is the image, will be half. 2 divided by 2 is 1. And since there's a negative sign, this length will be on the other side. So I will go length 1 in the opposite direction. So if this is the direction of point A, the direction of A dash will be on the other side. So this will be my point A dash. Similarly for B, the length is 4. So I will move 2, which is half of 4, on the other side. So this will be B dash. So A dash and B dash. And then I will use the column vector method to find the image of C and D for this enlargement. So what are the coordinates of C compared to this center of enlargement, not compared to the origin? So C is what? Uh, 2 points in the negative x direction. So C, column vector C is -2 and then 2. Remember, you are taking the center of enlargement as the origin. So you move 2 in the negative x and, oh sorry, 2 in the negative y, and 2 in the negative y, and 2 in the 2 in the negative y direction and 2 in the positive x direction. So this is your column vector representing the point C compared to this center of enlargement. So 2 and -2. So to find C dash, you simply multiply it with the scale factor. So 2 minus 2 multiplied by -1/2. So what do you get? You get -1, and this will be +1. If I multiply here, yeah. So now this is the column vector of C dash. Again, this is from the center of enlargement. So from center of enlargement, you go -1 and then you go +1. So this will be your point. C dash. And similarly, what are the coordinates of D compared to this center of enlargement? So you move 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 in positive X and negative 4 in Y. So D dash will be simply 4 minus 4 multiplied by minus 1 by 2. So you will get this will be minus 2 and this will be 2. So minus 2 from the center of enlargement, minus 2, and then plus 2 in the y direction. So you will end up here. So this will be your point D dash, and then I can just connect all the points to form my shape here. Again, you should use a ruler to draw these lines. So now you have this shape after the enlargement. The coordinates are A dash is 1, 1, B dash is 1, 2, and then C dash is 0, 1, and then D dash is minus 1 and 2. So this is how you will enlarge. So you can, if you have a ruler, you can simply measure this length for C and then measure half the length. So if this is like 2.54 centimeter, you will draw 1.2 centimeter from this. So you can use the ruler method. You can use your ruler to draw these images as well. So whichever method, if you want to use this column vector to calculate the coordinates or just use your ruler to measure the lengths and then draw the images, you can use that as well. Part C is shape A is mapped onto shape B by the single transformation P. Describe fully the transformation P. So let me just erase these lines. So now we have to find the transformation that maps this shape A into shape B. So this is not a translation because you see that the orientation is changed. If it was a translation, this shape would have simply moved upwards and the shape would have remained same. This is not a rotation as well. You see that the orientation is flipped. The long side is on the top. Here the long side is on the bottom. So that means it's a reflection. And then to find the line of reflection, you can just use any 2 points. So let me use these 2 points. So this is C dash in B, and then these 2 points. So both midpoint of D dash is this, and midpoint of C dash is on the x-axis as well. So both the points are on the x-axis. So that means the line of reflection is x-axis. So it is a reflection in x-axis. Part 2 is find the matrix representing the transformation P. So you have to find the matrix for this transformation, which is the reflection in x-axis. So how do you find the matrix for a transformation? You can quickly sketch axis, the x and y axis, and plot 2 points. So point A, which is 1 and 0 coordinates, and point B, which is 0 and 1 coordinates. This is point B. Now you have to just find their images after reflection. So what happens to point A after it is reflected in x-axis? It will remain at the same place. So this will also be the location of A dash because this point is on the line of reflection. So this will not go anywhere. It will remain in the same position. So A dash will also be 1, 0. So you will plot your first column for the transformation matrix will be 1, 0. So this is A dash. And what will be B dash? So if you reflect B dash in x-axis, B dash, oh sorry, B on reflect B in x-axis, B dash will be this point here, and the coordinates will be 0 and minus 1. So your coordinates of B dash are 0 and minus 1. This is how you will write up the transformation matrix. You can just erase these. This was just to explain. So every time you're asked for like a transfer for a matrix for the transformation, just plot the 2 points 1, 0 and 0, 1 and see where they end up after the transformation. The coordinates of their images are basically represent the transformation matrix. So the first one is the x and y value of point A, which was 1, 0. The second is the x and y value of the image of B, which was 0, 1. So the image after reflection was B dash, which is 0, -1. So these are the coordinates of B dash. So that's how you will write this transformation matrix. Question number 22 is solve the simultaneous equations. So I can use the elimination method. So if I multiply this by 2 and if I multiply this by 3, I will get 6y in both. So if I multiply this first equation by 2, I will get 4x plus 6y equals to 8. And if I multiply this second equation by 3, I will get 9x plus 6y equals to 33. Now if I subtract the second equation, that means I will change the signs of all these numbers in the second equation. So this will become minus 9x, this will become minus 6y, and this will become minus 33. So 6y minus 6 plus 6y minus 6y will cancel out. 4 minus 9 will be minus 5x, and then 8 minus 33 will be minus 25. So this will give you x equals to 5. Now you can replace x in any of the equations. So let me replace x in this one. So 3x will be 3 times 5 plus 2y equals to 11. So 5 threes are 15 plus 2y equals to 11. 2y will be equals to 11 minus 15 will be minus 4, and y will be equals to minus 2. So x will be 5, y will be minus 2. Question number 23 is solve the equation. So I will first open up the brackets. So 2x will be multiplied by both these values. So 2x times x will be 2x square. 2x times 4 will be plus 8x. Then I will multiply this 1 with the two values. So 1 times x will be plus x. 1 times 4 will be plus 4 equals to 22. Now I can simplify this equation and bring this 22 to this side as well to get a quadratic equation equal to 0. So 2x square plus 8x plus x will be 9x, plus 4 minus 22 will be minus 18 equals to 0. Now I can use any method to solve this quadratic equation. So let's use factorization. So this is 18 and this is 2. So 18 times 2 is 36, and this is a negative sign. So I need to find factors of 36, which if I subtract, I should get 9. That's how you will factorize this equation. So let's find the prime factors of 36. So this is divisible by 3. 3 times 1, again divide by 3. 3 times 4 is 12, then divide by 2. 2 times 2, and 2 times 1. Now I have to find a combination of the factors of 36 that will subtract to give me 9, because this was a negative sign, because the product of minus 18 and 2 is negative 36. So if it is negative, you have to find the factors that if you subtract them, you should get 9. So 3 threes are 9 and 4. So 9 and 4 is one combination. If I subtract them, I do not get 9. So if I add the 2 to this side, so I get 3 threes are 9, 9 twos are 18. 18 and 2 is also not right. So let's join this 3 to this side. So if I get 2 times 2 is 4, 4 times 3 is 12, and then 3. So this is the combination that I'm looking for. So 12 times 3 is 36, and 12 minus 3 is 9. So I can write this as 2x squared plus 12x minus 3x minus 18 equals to 0. I can take 2x common between these two. So this will be 2x into x plus 6. I can take minus 3 common. This will be left with x plus 6 equals to 0. X plus 6 is also common. So I can write it as x plus 6 into 2x minus 3. 2x minus 3 equals to 0. So this means x plus 6 equals to 0, or 2x minus 3 equals to 0. So this will give me x equals to minus 6, or so this is minus 6, or x equals to, so this will give me, I can take 3 to the other side and then 3 over 2. So x is equals to minus 6, or x is equals to 3 over 2. So this was the end of paper 1, variant 1 for June 2019.